Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. My goodness, guys, there has been so much news in the last 24 hours about the royal family, which honestly, guys, I really don't follow the royal family. They really don't care much. But there's been so much going on that I had no choice. I had to. So, as you know, Miss Kate Middleton has been admitted to the hospital, guys, and apparently she's been there since the 28th of December. That's what I'm getting from it. They didn't say this precisely, but I'm thinking she was probably there from the 28th. There was even, guys, footage of all these cars, you know, driving really fast away from Sandringham, and all this happened on the 28th. And apparently she either took ill or something. They say that it was scheduled, but I'm like, if it's scheduled, why is she's taking really long apparently to heal, because she has to be in there for apparently 2 more weeks, and I believe she was in there from the 28th. Because also, guys, we can never believe anything that these people say. Guys, they're a bunch of liars. The courtiers, whoever speaks for the royal family, all they do is lie, and it's all smoke and mirrors, guys. So you can't believe anything they say. Take it with a grain of salt and use your common sense. Let's put it that way. Just use your common sense when it comes to them, because they'll never tell us the truth. So either way, the official statement is that she's going to be in the hospital for at least 2 more weeks or so. They didn't say when she was admitted, but I believe it was around the 28th. And they also, you know, they didn't say, they did say that it was something that was planned. But it seems like although it was planned, but why is it seeming like it was, or maybe it was planned, yeah, but then something went wrong. Something could have gone wrong here, and she could have almost like gone. She could have almost been gone or something. Because if it's this extreme that they actually have to say something, I think what happened is, there's 2 things that could have happened here. One is she may have been, she may have been in the hospital for something that's routine or something cosmetic. We don't know. She could have been doing a whole makeover. Like, who knows? We don't know. And something went wrong, and she had to stay there a lot longer. And now they're beginning to say, okay, you know what? We got to say something. Because things will get out. Things get out. People talk. And it could have been that it was planned, and then something went wrong and she has to stay longer. Or it wasn't planned. And it was an emergency situation. And, you know, guys, did you remember, guys, that last month somebody was talking a lot about there's going to be somebody in the royal family who's separating or something? You know, look at it this way. What if it was them? What if it was Kate and Wills who were going to be separating? And as a, because she doesn't want this to happen, what if she did something? That's all I'm saying. Like, it could be anything, guys. It could be anything. What if she did something, Listen, Princess Diana had done so many things to herself. She had all kinds of eating disorders. She threw herself down the stairs. All kind of stuff. She did that as the Princess of Wales because of all the pressure. Meghan, when she was there, and Meghan was not the Princess of Wales, but she was under a whole lot of pressure because the royal family, all they do is put the women in their family through hell. The women who marry into that family through hell. Meghan was there for less than 2 years, or around 2 years, and we all saw the hell that Meghan went through, right? We all saw the hell that Meghan went through. Don't tell me that Kate didn't go through some as well. I mean, she didn't go through it as much as Meghan did, because it's not like half the whole of the press, you know, in the United Kingdom. It's not like half the whole press is against her and putting out stories every single 2 minutes about her, trashing her. No, they didn't do that. But inside of the place, the courtiers and those people who control things, I totally believe that they have been putting pressure on Kate. I totally believe that. Because they don't care. They don't care about her. They don't care about Kate. And the funny thing about it is, if Kate thought that just because she toed the line and did everything that they said that she should do, you know, sit there, look pretty, have, you know, bust out 3 kids and just sit there and smile and ignore everything around you, you know, everything is falling. Everything is falling and you're ignoring everything. You saw what Meghan went through and you just sat there and ignored it and contributed to it as well, because we all know it was what, you know, Meghan made Kate cry. That's the thing that kind of sent everybody over the edge and started to attack Meghan. It was the catalyst. It was the catalyst. The whole Meghan made Kate cry thing. She sat there and did nothing or said nothing. She could care less. She was so jealous of Meghan's popularity in the family. You know, she was such a mean girl. She made it so Meghan felt uncomfortable. We saw what she did at the Queen's funeral. She kind of mean girled Meghan, and the 3 witches sat, they were in a corner and Meghan was kind of left out. It looked like the witches' coven. If you saw that picture, if I can find the picture, I'll put it in here, of Meghan being shunned by the 3 of those witches. All these things that woman did. So you know what? I'm not feeling sorry for anybody. I'm just letting you know right now, because she didn't feel sorry for Meghan. Up to today, Meghan is going through so much because of Kate Middleton. Right now, if you type Meghan and Harry's name, all they're talking about is, oh, you know, oh, how dare they name their 2-year-old after the Queen. That's all they're talking about right now. It's ridiculous, right? That's all they're talking about, and trashing them left, right, and center. They have no grace when it comes to Meghan. They have no tact when it comes to Meghan. So nobody sit there and expect me to have any sort of sympathy or any tact when it comes to Kate Middleton. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. So if you think I'm being a little harsh on her, well, there you go. That's all I can say, because she allowed all the things that are happening to Meghan. She never spoke up for anything. And I mean, she's never spoken up for anything. No, she hasn't. And that's the funny thing about it is, when they were actually saying that she would like to apologize for not being there for her charities or whatever in the next couple of months, because she is going to be out until Easter, apparently, right? She can't work until Easter. So, and she sat there, and said, the statement said that she feels bad about not being there for her charities. And I'm like, whether or not she's there, whether or not she shows up and shakes hands with people, or shows up in a pretty dress or whatever for 2 minutes, it doesn't make a difference to the charities. To be honest, the charities are not going to miss Kate. No, they won't. Because whatever she does is so superficial that it's just about a photo op. That's basically what it is. So whether or not Kate is there for the next 3 months, nobody's gonna miss her, to be honest. To be honest. So much so, guys, that you know who is taking over? Since Kate's gonna be out for the next 3 months, and Willie has used the excuse that he can't do anything, you know, for the next 3 months because he has to take care of his wife. Right? He has to take care of his wife, guys. You know, he has to take care of the 3 kids, you know, and his wife. Willie has to do everything, guys. But the funny thing about Willie is, they're not telling us that Willie they have 10 nannies. So the most that he's gonna do is show up at the hospital. And I saw there's a headline this morning saying, "Oh, Willie shows up at the hospital, you know, to greet Kate or whatever." I'm like, yeah, right. This is so, guys, this is so performative. You know, he probably could care less about what happens to Kate, but it's so performative. But anyways, so it says here, Princess Anne, Prince Edward and Sophie to step up for the royal family amid King Charles and Kate's operations. Of course, you know, King Charles III also is going to have an operation as well. Yeah, he's going to have his prostate looked at. He has an enlarged prostate, so he's going to be doing that, getting that taken care of. Isn't that interesting? 2024, the beginning of 2024, and the king's out, the future queen's out, and Sophie and the people that nobody cares about, Sophie and Edward, and you know, the people that people don't even know exist. They have to step up. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? So it says here, as I said, Princess Anne, Sophie, and Edward will be likely stepping up to support the royal family over the next 3 months. It comes as Princess Kate and King Charles will not be completing royal duties over the next following weeks and months due to surgical procedures in the hospital. Yeah. The Princess of Wales was admitted to the London clinic on Tuesday for planned abdominal surgery. You know, they're saying that, but I don't know, because she hasn't been seen since the 28th, and we saw that convoy of vehicles. I'll put the video in here. They were coming from Sandringham, and somebody was saying that they hope that everybody is okay. You know, they don't know what happened, but you know, all this is happening, but they're saying that she was only admitted on Tuesday. But guys, like I said, we can't believe anything that they say, so I'll leave it with a grain of salt and take your own conclusions from this. But they said it was planned abdominal surgery, right? That's what they're saying here. It says here she will remain in the hospital for 10 to 14 days. Guys, I had a whole C-section. They actually cut you, take the baby out, and sew you back up. And I was in the hospital for 3 days. 3 days. So what does that tell you? This is going to be 10 to 14 days. And I personally believe she was in there from the 28th, to be honest. I believe that convoy was for her. I don't know what happened, but, you know, you can't believe, like I said, you can't believe anything that these people say. But this is what I believe. So she will remain in the hospital for 10 to 14 days. Then she'll return to Adelaide Cottage to continue her recovery. And she's 42 years old. So it says here she's unlikely to return to public duties until after Easter. And like I said, Princess Anne and Sophie and them will take over, and I'm sure Camilla is there as well. Yeah, so and also we know that that man that y'all call the king, he's 75 and he has sought treatment for an enlarged prostate. So it says here, let me continue here. A statement from Buckingham Palace read, in common with thousands of men each year, the king has sought treatment for an enlarged prostate. His Majesty's condition is benign and he will attend hospital next week For a corrective procedure, the king's public engagements will be postponed for a short period of recuperation. While Kate is in hospital, Prince William will not be completing royal engagements, Kensington Palace has confirmed. So, you know what? Willie is happy. Guys, Willie is like, you know what? I'm not working for the next 2 months. But you know what? Like I said, whatever they do, it's not impactful work anyway, so nobody's going to miss them. So if they send Princess Anne and Sophie and Edward, like, it'll make no difference. So anyways, I just thought I'd bring you that little information there. And also, something nice is happening, guys. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So, I'm sure you heard that Prince Harry will be honored as a living legend of aviation, and John Travolta is hosting it. And guys, you remember, John Travolta famously danced with Prince Harry's mother, Princess Diana, at the White House. And this happened like back in the 90s, I think it was. Of course, it was the 90s. But yeah, so yeah, that's happening, and Harry's going to be there. It's going to happen on the 19th of this month. It says here, Prince Harry is flying into a special group. The Duke of Sussex, 39, is among the 4 people who will be inducted at the 21st Annual Living Legends of Aviation Award in Beverly Hills on January 19th. And it will be hosted by John Travolta and will honor those who have made significant contributions to aviation and aerospace. Prince Harry served as a helicopter pilot during his military service in the British Army, flying training missions in the US, UK, and Australia, as well as combat missions in Afghanistan. He was awarded his flying wings in 2010 following completion of the 8-month Army pilot course with the Army Aviation Center, learning to fly the Firefly fixed-wing aircraft and the Squirrel helicopter, and accumulating approximately 220 flying hours. Harry spent 3.5 years in training and operational service with the Apache Force during his time with the Army Air Corps, winning the prize for Best Co-Pilot Gunner during training and becoming a fully operational Apache pilot in February 2012. Yeah, so says here as well, the living legends of aviation also praised Prince Harry as the creator of the Invictus Games, the Paralympic-style sporting competition for wounded service personnel and veterans. So, and you know, also there was some book that Willie apparently he wrote the foreword for this book about pilots and stuff, and you know, and they left Prince Harry off, and it was in the it's a UK based book, and they left Prince Harry off of it, which is so petty. I'm like, really? It was probably, you know who did that? Probably it was Willie. Willie was like, I'm not doing anything for this book if y'all got my brother on there. I'm not doing anything. Because he is petty like that. But yeah. But either way, Harry is getting honored here. And, you know, I'm pretty happy about that. And there will be a ceremony, and we're all hoping that, you know, we will get to see Harry and Meghan. And you know, in light of everything that's happening, I hope that if they were planning to go, I hope they still go, to be honest. I really do, because, you know, these people are fine. They can call them up and make sure they're good, send them some flowers, whatever. Send Kate some flowers, and send you know, that man that y'all call a king some flowers, and yeah. You know, hopefully they'll be fine. That, you know, they can send them, you know, their best wishes. Nothing wrong with that. But don't hold your life back for people who did not care about you. Because Kate and that man that y'all call a king definitely does not care about Harry or Meghan. I mean, cutting their security, You know, that man that y'all call a king cut their security, you know, whether or not it was to force them back or whatever, doesn't matter. Point is, he didn't cut the security of his brother, the nonce, his brother, the one, you know, Pete Drew, who there are actual tapes apparently showing him having orgies with underage children. It's as simple as that. You can't put it no other way. His brother, Pete Drew, is having all these things going on with underage children. And I'm talking about people under 18. They're considered children, in my opinion, because they are. That man was having all these things going on with underage people. He's done horrible things in his life, and people want to forget it. People want to forget it, but I don't forget it at all. But anyways, there you go. Anyways, guys, it was good talking to you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. And I will try and come on as much as I can, guys. I will. But you can support me if you want to support me. You can buy me a coffee. You can support me on Patreon. You can, if you want to be a monthly supporter of my channel, you can do it on Buy Me a Coffee, or you can do it on Patreon. And you can send me a super sticker or a super chat if you want to support me as well here on YouTube. Guys, I appreciate anything you do. Thanks so much, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.